Hello and welcome back to my channel, Opulence with Gia. If it's your first time here and you don't know who I am Gia, the clear channel for Mother Agua and the Marcadians. And if you are curious to know who that is, what that is, and how that can benefit you, all the links are below in the description, leading you to all my social media platforms, to a free meditation, and my website. So, we've had a lot of changes as a collective, a lot of, again, solar codes coming in, more guidance dropping in, more activations coming in. And my body's been integrating the energies by simply resting. I have been just taking time off, drinking a lot more water, going on nature walks, attuning my rhythms with Mother Earth, and just taking it easy and relaxing and not implementing and forcing and doing too much because honestly, I can't. I can't. The energies have been wild, they've been running high. So I've been solely focused on joy. What is bringing me joy, how I can expand that, how I can create that more and more and more, and how I can just be in joy. So after when I'm done recording this video as well, I'm going to lay down and do breath work because I can already feel my body asking for more oxygen. So, however, I hope that was high value to you as well. I know I do tend to blabber on, but I feel like how we live is really important because it can inspire, it can uplift, it can give further guidance, and so forth. So that's my intent behind on sharing all of this. And of course, if you resonate, let me know in the comments and let me know how you integrate all these intense energies that we are currently landing as a collective. I did do a Q&A on my Instagram, which I've received questions for. So I'm actually going to start by answering those questions. And I'm going to go deeper into a beautiful topic that one of my beautiful clients brought up to me regarding manifestation and regarding her inner guidance that's come through for manifestation, her struggle with manifestation, all the efforts she's applied without results of manifestation. So we will end this video or audio with that, but I'm definitely going to start with the questions just to get the play energy moving in here and get everyone's spirits lifted. And of course, I do Q&As once in a while. I would say probably once a month on Instagram. So if you have a question, you can DM it to me or you can respond to my Instagram stories and so forth. And I will answer them here on this platform, whether you're tuning into a podcast or the video on YouTube. So the beautiful first question I got is, what do you eat in a day? Now, this question kind of makes me giggle. It kind of makes me giggle just because I move so vibrationally. My diet changes every day. I do have staples, which is salt and water, seaweed, and then everything else changes literally. But I do have non-negotiables, which are I don't eat gluten. It's not a medical thing for me. It's literally an energetic thing for me. My body feels really dense and heavy after gluten, and my bones actually get weaker. I can't operate at full vitality when I have consumed gluten. And that is not to say that I don't ever eat gluten. I do. If someone's hosting a dinner party and they've given me a beautiful plate of pasta or like samosas, I definitely eat it, but it is not a part of my daily diet. So gluten, I don't do any processed foods whatsoever. All my meals are from scratch. Yes, I eat home cooked meals 99.9% of the time. I avoid cans as well, like canned beans and so forth. So all of that processed and matrixy things. And I make sure that I actually do all of my grocery shopping from a farm store. I have connected with a lot of local farmers, that I get my meats from, I get my dairy, my eggs from, I get all my produce from, and I live in a very abundant area and I have so much access to that. So I love to not only support the farmers, but also feed my beautiful temple the most pristine, conditioned foods for high vitality and high energy and vibration. But what I eat in a day. So I will share with you what I eat in a day. So yes, I do follow my intuition. So right now I'm on my menstrual flow. A week before my menstrual flow, I crave grounding food, comfort food. So I have that. I will have potatoes. I will have eggs. I will have kidney beans and rice, like rajma chawal. I will have literally, I will bake a flourless chocolate cake and have that for breakfast with my tea. I love Lara bars and midday squares. I enjoy those a lot too. So sometimes I'll have that. But I usually naturally end up fasting in the morning. So 14 to 16 hours. It just happens. I don't even intend to. It literally just happens. But I do break my fast as I'm craving. So week before, I've had all of my indulgence, supporting the body, honoring my uterus and womb, to have this beautiful flow come through. But when I'm on my flow, I love liquids. I love a good smoothie. I've been drinking so much more water. And of course, I eat seaweed daily. I love coconut as well, young coconut. I have coconut water, dried dehydrated coconut, coconut milk. I'll make smoothies, popsicles out of that. But when I'm on my flow, I actually eat one meal a day. Just because my body already feels really heavy, my digestion feels quite stressed out because I am a heavy bleeder. So I will have a lot of liquids to replenish myself. And in order to keep my fats balanced, avocados and full fat coconut milk is something that I love to indulge in. I've had lunch already. Today I had rice with sag, which is rapini, like stewed greens. And for breakfast, I literally had a teaspoon of honey with coffee. That's it. That was my breakfast. And sometimes I'll add cinnamon or turmeric to the honey spoon as well in the morning. And yeah, I go with the flow. Honestly, I don't have a really like fixed thing. And then I've had my meal of the day. I love fresh juices. So I have my freezer full actually of them. I'll pre-juice them or I'll get like a delivery. I'll stock my freezer up. So whenever I feel like having a juice, I'll finish them within the 16 days. I don't keep them any longer than that. But I love that. But I'll have turmeric latte later. I will have teas, more and more water. And that's it. So that's how I flow during my menstrual cycle. But I do honor my body a lot. Um, so I'll eat how I'm moving. Literally, I will eat how I'm moving. And sometimes there has been moments where I've literally just craved meat, where I'm like, I need to eat a steak, just a steak, no, nothing else, just a steak. And I've done that. I've had a bag of cherries for like dinner. I've had like the weirdest things, like hummus and carrots for dinner. I just hummus, literally spoon in a hummus. So yeah, I'll just eat kind of whatever my body is craving. I don't really have a strict diet other than my non kind of negotiables, but again, there's flexibility there as well. So that is kind of how I move in my day. I move very vibrationally and I honor my body. And I think that is the best way because I don't stress my body out mentally, emotionally, or physically. So whatever I eat digests so well. And of course, before I consume anything, I always pray on my food. I ask all the original coding, the original nutrition to restore back into its original way into my food before all distortions, and I consume it. And my body digests it, and I don't have any issues. It's really the energy you're consuming. So that was the first question. The second one is tell us your hair secrets. Yes, I love my hair. So today, as you can tell, I have a slicked back in a ponytail. I actually have castor oil in my hair at the moment. That is why it's so slicked back. I've actually have castor oil. It's quite oily, as you can see. Um, okay, hair. I have a ritual for hair. Oh my goodness, I have a ritual for hair. Okay, let's get into this, ladies and men. Oof. So I do a oil ritual once a week in my hair. I like to alternate oils. So this week I'm doing castor oil. Next week I'm going to do coconut oil because coconut oil is actually a cleansing oil. Okay, so I do that for like deep purification of my scalp. So I'll do castor oil, coconut oil. I also do sweet almond oil in my hair a lot for the regrowth and repurposes. And I also do a lot of jojoba oil in my hair too. So those are four, and rose hip oil. Those are the five oils I will alternate. I don't do the same oil every week consistently, just because I do feel like each oil has its vibration, first of all, its frequency, and its own minerals and nutrition. And just like how we like to enjoy different meals, different things, I feel like our hair is a living consciousness and it really appreciates different things and a change and different nutrition and different texture and different fragrances and so forth. So I will literally oil my hair. I'll either keep it in for the full day or I'll sleep with it on. And if I sleep with it on, I love to wrap it up actually like in a hair scarf, a bonnet or something. So I'm not picking up the dust or anything as I'm asleep at night from the pillows. So I will do that once a week. I have tried every holistic shampoo, organic shampoo. I even made my own shampoo at home one time. It doesn't work for me. I'm gonna just flat out say this. Organic shampoos don't work for me. They don't clean my hair. They don't clean my scalp. They leave my hair dry and brittle. I actually don't invest in organic shampoos anymore because they do not work for me. They do not. So what I'll do is buttermilk. Yes, and this is an ancient thing from India. My grandma actually told me about this. So if you take yogurt and dilute it with water, you get buttermilk. Okay. And in Punjabi, it's known as lassi. I will literally wash my hair with lassi. I know I sound crazy. So I use any shampoo, like Pantene, like whatever I got, like whatever shampoo it is. I calibrate to my frequency, of course, but I use that shampoo. I'm not a conditioner person. I think conditioners are a scam. They don't work. They really don't. They don't do anything. So I'll shampoo my hair and then I'll literally grab a cup of lassi, buttermilk, and I'll pour it down my hair with cold water. And like that's it. That is my hair routine. And when I step out, I sometimes will do my hair, sometimes I don't. I just let it air dry and it's naturally just wavy. And that's it. I'm not a big, oh, I need to straighten my hair. I should blow dry it. No, I just let my hair be. I'm not a big heat fan. So that is my hair ritual. That is my hair ritual. Oh yeah, and I speak to my hair. And when I put oil in my hair, I massage it for 15 minutes, getting all the blood flowing in there. And I speak to my hair. I literally speak to my hair every day. And I think it's so important to speak to her as you're washing it, as you're nurturing it with oils, because it is your consciousness. It's right where the portal of consciousness is on your crown, right? So it's an extension of your wisdom and your knowledge. Your hair is your roots. It's the roots that connect you to Mother Earth and Gaia. So it's so important to honor it, love it up, cherish it. So that's right with my hair. Okay, let's get into the real juice now. So someone asked me in June 6th, there will be six planets aligned in the sky. Does it mark an arrival of anything? This marks an arrival of being in pure alignment with your authentic self. Six planets are going to go in a line, a perfect line right behind our planet. So, what would you like to bring into alignment? June 6th is all about receiving in your authentic self in your alignment. So, what is not in alignment for you is something you need to look at because you probably need to move that out, or June 6th will, or June 6th will. But it is essentially going to be in perfect divinity and alignment that is going to be happening for us. It's arrival of coming back home in pure divine alignment. That is exactly how I'm viewing. That's how my guides have showed me it. It's nothing to fear. It's all good news. It's actually all good news. We are going in divine alignment, which is restoring all of our original way of being, eliminating all these forces and all this stuff. And of course, it won't happen overnight, but this is a massive, massive, it's a massive thing, man. It is. Like, when is the last time you ever heard six planets come in a perfect line right behind Earth? It like never happens. I don't know the astrology facts, but in my guidance and my channeling, that's what I've seen. It's just coming back into pure alignment with yourself. Because again, I think time and time as humans, we seem to always forget that we're the instrument, right? We are the anchor between heaven and earth. It is us. So the more in alignment and the better we align to things we actually want, more miracles, more heaven we get on earth. The more disaligned you are, the more you're doing and pushing and pulling and tugging and forcing, the further you are from heaven. So it's all about alignment and how we want to anchor in heaven on earth, because we're the instrument for that. Okay, and the next question here is, dragonflies flutter around me. They let me touch them. Are they simply curious and playful? Yes, they are. And also, dragonflies in the human, oh my gosh. Well, yeah, they are human, but in the animal spirit world, they symbolize resilience in adapting to new changes. So you're in a massive change and shift that is happening. And of course, they bring good luck and prosperity with it. So it's supporting your transformation and it's honoring how resilient you are and how adaptive you are to new changes. So you're actually going in a very positive direction with your life when it comes to transformation here. And I usually find too that dragonflies are from the fairyland. They are fairies. They are our fairies. So if dragonflies are constantly around you, you have a deep rooted connection with the fairies on land. And I highly invite you to connect with the land and the fairies. So go on a walk in the forest, see where the mushrooms are, let them guide you. Ask the fairies to come forward, connect with the fairies, call them in, because dragonflies are deeply connected with that Tinkerbell energy. Okay. The next question is, when will all massive distortions be revealed? Is there a timeline? Ooh, oh my God. Okay, this question I love. Because we've had enough, right? We've had enough dealing with distortions and so forth. This is what I'm getting. Okay. The timeline is always there because we create it. We create it with our choices and our experiences. For some of us, the massive distortions have already faded. We can already see the truth. Nobody can fool us. We're already empowered and grounded in our roots, and we are anchoring heaven on earth. On the other hand, some of us, I don't want to use the word care, but there is no other word, but there is simply just not that awareness to care enough to even question. So for them, this distortion-free timeline will never happen because they simply don't care for it. For them, it's, oh yeah, this is the world. This is their reality. They live in this reality and it's normal to them. But people that have come here with a mission to anchor heaven on earth and hold this immense light and have this sacred mission and sacred purpose, the timeline where massive distortion has crumbled has already happened for us because we are living in our chosen reality. So I hope I'm making sense. Living in a distortion-free reality is a choice. It's a choice. Some are going to keep ascending. Some don't even know what ascension is. But again, it's a choice. That's a reality that they want to live in. They are enjoying their life, and there's no judgment or shame or any type of label on that, but that's just their reality. So, talking about timelines and revealing things, it really depends on your choice. What do you want to know? What does truth mean to you? Because everyone's truth is also different. That is the also thing. So, but when we see a massive collective shift happening, that will be happening probably by the end of 2027, because 2025, it's going to be on, you won't miss it. There'll be no blind spots, but by 2027, things have shifted massively. And I'm talking even about the physical body as humans. We're going to see new children coming in of the alien races, which we have multiple of, by the way. We're only aware of like a fraction of them. And we don't know those races yet, but we'll be exposed to them, and their anatomy will look completely different. So, again, people that don't want to ascend will deny it and say something's wrong with them, medically fix them. They don't look like the rest of us. But people that are awakened and they know that this is just a new body, and children arriving are hybrids. They're not fully human. Well, they are human, but you know what I mean? Like they're hybrid, right? They're a different kind of human. They're the upgraded versions to say. But by 2027, you'll physically see it. You will actually physically see it. You will physically see it. Okay, so we have two more questions, and then we'll get into the nitty-gritties of the manifestations. Okay, what does your intuition say about AI and robotics ushering in of the age of abundance and opulence? Okay, people want to fight me on this topic all the time. This is Mother Agua and Gia's perspective. All right? But I'd love to know yours too. So let me know in the comments. I love AI. I love robotics. I think that's life-changing. Will I go get microchipped and become a cyborg? Absolutely not. Oh God, no way. You can't even pay me for that. No, thank you. Mm-mm-mm. No, thank you. Will I let AI and robotics take over my life and become an extension of my body? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Mm-mm-mm. No doubts there. No, thank you. I don't need that. I don't need that. Will I allow AI to interfere with my channel and my frequency? Absolutely not. I don't allow that now, even. All of my technology is, let's just say, energetically calibrated to me. And I've done my energetics around all of that. So I don't allow any interference at all from AI, robotics, and tech. Okay. But will I allow AI and robotics to clean my house? Maybe. Will I allow AIs and robotics to bring in advanced technology, advanced intelligence into the medical system? Absolutely. Absolutely. You're going to start seeing surgeries happen within seconds because AI and technology is going to be so advanced that all these big surgeries we're having now, like heart transplants, you know, blood infusion and so forth, that take hours and they're so draining on our body, they're so time consuming. AI, with the speed of AI, we can do that within seconds. And I would love to see that because that is going to actually help and support humanity. So I'm all in for robotics and AI in supporting humanity, not working against us, for us. No, but working in collaboration. Absolutely. AI and robotics are here to support and help us, not take over. Now, yes, if a Slytherin or an elite decides to come in and take over, we may have to fight it and shut it all down, right? And of course, we should, absolutely. But if AI goes in the right hands, it can be miraculous for us. It can create miracles for us. Absolutely. If AI and robotics goes into the right hands and is well managed from a high level of consciousness and integrity, and it's working for humanity, it could be life-changing for us. That is where I stand with AI and robotics. That is where I stand. I'm not against it at all. I do keep up with it. I am mindful with it. But I do feel like if it falls in the right way and it lands the right way, it could be very, very supportive to us. Very supportive. And again, you have free will on the planet. You can use your discernment and see how you want to move with it if you don't. And you're stewarding your consciousness. You can also be just kind of, I would say, alert about where your consciousness is going. And you don't have to surrender to AI and robotics. I never will. I never will. Even though I like it, I won't allow it to come into my consciousness like that. So we get to decide. Okay, another favorite question of mine, which is how do we activate more of our feminine power? Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry for that loud sigh. The reason why I sighed so loud is because there is no one definition. I made a TikTok about this recently too. I'm seeing so much noise on that app about become soft, become feminine. Oh, this is dark feminine energy. Use this to obsess a man. Literally, no, no. Um, Feminine energy is unique to everyone. Your soul blueprint is different. Your human design is different. Your purpose is different. Your mission is different. You've had different experiences. How can you channel the feminine energy the same way that I can, for example? You can't because it's not your feminine energy. That's my feminine energy. So you have to really tap in and see what makes you feel more feminine. Is it dance? Is it lipstick? Is it adorning yourself? Is it talking quiet? Is it being soft? Taking a bath? What makes you feel more feminine? And it's to nobody else's definition. I'm seeing it so much online, like be soft, talk like this, and everything is geared for a male. We're not being feminine for a guy. Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. We're being feminine for ourselves. Be feminine because you want ease. You don't want to become feminine because you want to attract a guy or you want a man to be obsessed with you because a lot of that is happening online. Coaches, all these influencers or, advisors are teaching women to be more feminine for a man, for them to gain a life partner, for them to have a better relationship. Yes, feminine energy is a very, very important, 100%. But you must tap into your feminine energy for you. And you could be a loud woman. Why not? That's feminine. You could have short hair, long hair, and be feminine. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. What makes you feel feminine? What makes you feel grounded in your body? Which makes you feel like it's easy, baby. It's just easy. Is that taking a nap? Take a nap. Take a nap. Because honestly, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted from hearing people's definition of how to be feminine. Feminine is also sacred range. It's also fighting, using our voice, using it against distortions, against, crimes against humanity. And we are reclaiming a lot of our feminine power because it was distorted, it was snatched from us. We were placed in very harsh masculine energies. Yes. But again, me being a feminine woman will look very different from you being a feminine woman. For example, I don't like heels. I will never wear, I don't own a single pair of high heels. Uncomfortable? No, no, thank you. I don't care to be tall or whatever, or have the right posture, whatever. I don't care for that. Okay. Also, I'm not soft. I'm not soft. I'm very fiery. I'm very quick. I'm witty. I'm actually very witty and quick. I have responses like this. I laugh really loud and awkwardly. I don't laugh like I don't have that feminine laugh. I just don't. That's just not who I am. But again, online, that is what I'm seeing. People are promoting all of this. So how can you activate your feminine energy is finding what is easy for you, what feels like play, what feels joy and expansive for you. Is your feminine energy space? Take up more space than that then. Expand that space that makes you feel more feminine. Automatically, you will activate that energy in you and you will just start being more of that. That's it. And of course, if you're curious to know where that channel is, what does that, you don't know how to fine tune it, you don't know how to channel it or where to start. Well, this is why people like me exist. We're here to help you. Book your Akashic record reading below. We can activate that channel within 45 minutes. Because again, feminine flow is easy, it's playful. Why would it ever be hard? It won't be hard for you. So activate the feminine with ease and play and joy. Oh my gosh. I'm just out of breath and I'm just so dehydrated, honestly, with these energies coming in. And if you haven't noticed, I'm actually not in channel mode. Like this is me as Gia. So if you're wondering like what's going on today, the cuss words, all this sass that's slipping through, that's Gia. That's Gia. Okay, so I'm just on my phone here because on Instagram I had to open up. So I had a beautiful client of mine send me a reel, and the reel was talking about manifesting, and it was talking about basically how to get out of your head and manifest, how to overcome that struggle. And she was suggesting to go back in time mentally, like visualize it. And instead of experiencing the bad outcome you had, the undesired outcome, just re-visualize that experience in the outcome you desired. And then start replaying that story according to your desired outcome. So reinvent your experience mentally. Okay, to get rid of that obstacle, that energy block, that fear, or any negative emotion or story that's connected to that experience that's blocking you currently from manifesting your desire. Okay, this exercise that I just said, it's a possibility. Yes, you can do this. You can go back, recreate your own outcome, visualize it, start living from that story. But how many experiences are you going to relive? How many events are you going to go back, revisit, and then create a new story? How do you actually effectively delete the old outcome, the old story? How do you override that? By creating a new story? Do you want that many stories in your head all the time? So instead of going back to each event or each experience that you want to relive and have a positive outcome in, the quickest way to do this and I kid you not, I'm not fluffing you here, is collapsing those timelines energetically within seconds. Within seconds. Because if you want to go back to each outcome or event and rebuild it and reinvest it, blah, 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 your brain is still going to have that memory. Your brain is still going to have the memory of the real outcome that happened to you and the one you created. How long is it going to take for your brain to adapt to the new one you created? Probably more than 3 months. And then how many times in your day are you going to have to replay your desired outcome story that you invented in order it to imprint? This is a lot of work, mindset work, very heavy mindset work, very time consuming. A lot of doing is happening here. It seems like a lot of hard work. Why would you want to do so much hard work and heavy lifting when it's just all about frequency? You've had this undesired outcome and you've been just kind of attached to it emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Well, energetically, you can go back, collapse the timeline, raise the frequency, and start vibrating at your desired frequency with eliminating these stories. Energetics accelerates you. And when you start being in that frequency, you hold your ground, you immediately start becoming a magnet to your desired frequencies. The house, the partner, money, whatever that desired outcome is for you. Because here's a very basic thing that we seem to, again, forget as humans, and that is we are the ultimate manifestation. We are the ultimate manifestation. The more being we do, just being yourself, the more you can hold your frequency and rise above. And a lot of times when we are making changes and we are cultivating more positive transformations and so forth for ourselves, when we're in that transitioning period to say, why is it so difficult for things to come through, for things to land? Well, it's because in your mind, you're still reliving those past habits, those past patterns, which are constantly keeping your mind looping in the same stories, keeping your frequency there. But the new vortex that you're meant to vibrate in has arrived. And you're not able to step in the new vortex, leaving the old vortex behind because your brain is still there. Again, that's an energetic thing. You can go see all these therapists, you can do all the shadow work, all the mindset work, but it won't shift your frequency unless you shift the frequency. And that's exactly why meditation's great. Affirmations are great. Journaling is great. But again, if you're not embodied in your new vortex, your frequency has not shifted into the new vortex, fully embodiment, the journaling, meditation, affirmations will not work. They will not work. Because when we declare something to the universe, but we're like 50-50 about it, our brain is still doing the old paradigm, even though we can clearly sense the new paradigm is here. How are we fully declaring in our full conviction to the universe that this is what we want when we're continuing to live the old way? We must collapse that timeline. Move the energetics out of the physical body as well for you to actually land in your new vortex. And that's all frequency. That is all frequency. People are getting really caught up in mindset work. Mindset work is effective. It is. But how much are you going to do it? It's actually a really slow process. I don't do any mindset work. Nothing is wrong with my mind. My mind is not a problem. It's not. I do get stories that I don't like sometimes in my head. I do experience things that I don't enjoy. Things come up, sure. But I have practiced the frequency and energetics on laser focusing in full embodiment of my new vortexes with unshakable trust. So I just go there. I don't have to journal things to release them. I say affirmations, but only to get excited about things, just to add excitement to my life. I'm not doing affirmations from that place like, oh, I really want it. Oh my gosh, come to me, come to me, come to me. I'm a billionaire, come to me. I'm a billionaire, come to me. No, no. My affirmation for this month is that I'm a pristine channel for divine consciousness and money. And when I say that, I'm not trying to pull it in. Like, I'm not saying that so like, oh, it will come. The universe, I'm telling you to bring me this. No, I dance when I say that. I just dance. I'm just like, oh, look at me. I'm embodied. I'm a pristine channel for divine money and consciousness. And that's literally how I sing it. And I just dance in my body. I'm like, look at me go. I'm so pristine. And this is not me being full of myself, but it is lifting my spirits and it's making me feel good. I just like to say affirmations to get excited. I am planning to spend the entire month of July on a beach. Oh my gosh, I think about it every day. Literally, I'm like, I'm on the beach. I'm on the beach, living my best life. Like, like I'll just do a little dance here. I'm not the best singer, I know. Please don't leave me mean comments. I know I don't know how to sing, but I literally use affirmations to excite myself. I don't do it to pull in things. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. No. But here's the thing. In order for me to get to this level, it took a lot of practice. It took energetics. It took energetics. I had to learn energetics. I had to learn embodiment. There's so many things that, again, in the online space are just noise and they are not effective. They are very misleading. And people are getting programmed to think manifestations can happen through affirmations, meditations, journaling, dressing like your highest self. It can help in embodiment. And like I said, these things are effective, but you have to move your energy. You have to do the frequency work. Without the frequency, it won't happen. And this is not to just encourage you, but this is just, it's honestly the truth. And I can't fluff you. I really wish I could tell you, write a sentence and your dreams will come true. I would love to say that to you, but I just know that's not the truth. Even though online everyone is doing it, they're all saying it. The truth is energetics, it's frequency, it's embodiment, it's taking aligned actions. Because when you embody the new vortex, you start seeing with clarity the golden opportunities, and then you start launching yourself towards them, taking the aligned actions. And that also is just you being, you're actually not even doing that because that naturally starts to just happen because you are the ultimate manifestation. You are the ultimate manifestation. There's nothing more greater than you. No money, no jewelry, no man, no woman. Nothing is greater than you. So there's actually no need to pull things in. You're already here and you're already there. You can decide with your frequency. And frequency work happens in second because it works at light speed and it's a lot of ease. It's a lot of ease in doing energetics. Okay, well, I hoped you enjoyed this podcast with myself, Gia, after a very long time. I feel like I've done a podcast channeling for months now. I haven't fully showed up as 100% Gia in a very long time. So I had a lot of fun. Yes, my brain is blanking out now because I don't know why, but but thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I would love to know how you resonated, what your ideas are, and please let me know your manifestation techniques, what has worked for you and what has not. I would love to tune more into that because there are major leaks and major misinformation out there and a lot of distortions in this field as well that we are slowly going to be cleaning up now, okay? So thank you so much once again from the bottom of my heart for tuning in. I love you all so much. Please like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Um, it means the world to me. I love you all so much. And oh yes, I almost forgot. I almost forgot. Thank you, my guides, for reminding me. I am running a very exclusive channeled offering from Mother Agua. It is a 3-month program with yours truly and Mother Agua, of course. We will be teaching you the mastery of ease, back into your body, reclaiming your original way of being, restoring you. And it will be very, very intimate and exclusive with me. You will have access to me 24/7 through a Voxer app. It is a group program, but it will be very, very intimate and you'll be held in the highest frequency for all your shifts, jumping your timelines ease, right into ease for all your desires. And I'm going to be teaching you how to become the magnet with your body, with your body. If you are interested to know more, you can head over to my Instagram and see my recent posting, or you can email me or DM me for more info. I love you all so much. Have a blessed rest of the week. Send you guys lots of love. Take care.